over to Pastor Monts. It was a tough weekend, a really tough weekend, a weekend with two needless gun-related fatalities, a 3-year-old and a 16-year-old. And Pastor Monts is on the front lines when it comes to, talking to young people, talking to their parents, COVID and violence. Pastor Monts, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me, Governor. I do want to just say thank you so much for your leadership to our state, especially during the last year. We really do appreciate you. I am challenged, however, after talking with so many people about what happened on Saturday. And first, let me say and give my condolences to the family of Rondell Jones and the family of Jamari Preston. Very senseless killings, unnecessary, beautiful children with a great future in front of them, dreams. Their families had dreams for them. And to have something like this happen is just devastating. My mother was, impacted by this. I have a 3-year-old granddaughter. And so this just sort of shook me in a different way. And I really feel what is going on right now, Governor, is that we're fighting a spirit of fear. The vaccine has gotten people afraid. The virus has gotten people afraid. And now there are people who are afraid for their own vitality. And one of my favorite Bible verses says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And I am praying and I am hoping that we as a community would come together in the power of love to heal, to bring strength, and ultimately to bring victory to our entire community. But we have got to come to some kind of way where we look at our hearts and we see, is this the Hartford we want? Is this the Connecticut we want? Is this the world we want where our children are being killed? It's one thing when people can make decisions to do certain things, but a 3-year-old, I mean, come on. We've got to fix this, and we've got to fix it fast. We've got to get love in our homes. We've got to get love in our community. We've got to love one another. And that starts with, I believe, with forgiveness. Let's stop placing blame on other people, and let's just forgive and move forward into how we're going to make our community better. I'm so happy to hear about the vaxathon that happened this past weekend. To hear so many people got vaccinated. We can't walk in fear. When I was a kid, I couldn't go to school if I didn't get vaccinated. Let's be safe. Let's care about each other. Let's love each other. And then let's make Hartford and let's make Connecticut better. I believe Hartford is not just the city of God, but Connecticut is the state of God. This is where God reigns. I know they call us the chosen frozen, but we know this is where the Spirit of God is. But we need to love each other, and we've got to come together and figure out how to do this.
We got to care about each other. We got to love each other, as you say, Pastor. We remember Randall, remember Jamari. Our hearts go out to their parents and their friends. Pastor Monts also is a pastor to the police chaplain. He knows how people are grieving across this city and this state.
Absolutely.
With that,
can I say this? Can I very quickly?
Please.
The police are going through too. I've spoken with them as well. They're challenged because they want to do the very best job that they can. Every single police officer that I've talked to says, I took this job to help people. And they're feeling like their hands are tied. It's just been such a crazy time to go from 8 murders in all of 2020 and now 8 so far in 2021. My mother said something. She said, I almost wish we were on lockdown again. And I know nobody wants that, but we have got to figure out we cannot have our police stressed and traumatized while we're stressed and traumatized, and then health workers are stressed and traumatized. We got to take a break. We got to take a breather, and we got to work hard to come together and help each other.
Yeah, as you say, caring and love for one another, that's the vaccine to prevent gun violence as well.
Yes.
Any questions?